The Lord is our shepherd, I shall not want. Him maketh I like down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water. Them him restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea, the heathen them now they saw them there like a chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go turn upon judgment. Not the sinner and them in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah love the way of the righteous and the way of the sinner and them always and always I go perish. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and them is safe. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. Where 2 and 3 meeting in the name of the Most High Jah, and that's so Jah there. And if Jah never watch upon your house, the watchman will go watch it in vain. Same way, if Jah never build up them same house for you, yes, the builder I go build it in vain. The name Black Rasta, and I give thanks and praises unto your name. And of course, this is the Blackpot. In every traditional African home, there is a Blackpot, and each time this Blackpot rests on the fire, there is something sumptuous cooking. My brother, my sister, today we're going to serve you with some of your wildest delicacies. This is the Blackpot, where we normally don't criticize, but if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy, because we are in the service of God and country. Now we are the biggest Pan-African show in the whole wild Africa. Yes, the whole wild Africa. Why do we describe Africa as wild? Because Africa is still untamed. Why is Africa untamed? It is untamed because it looks like our attitudes are still a problem to us as a people. And this program seeks to look at Pan-Africanism embedded in patriotism. My God have mercy. Think about it, my brother, my sister. We're looking at Pan-Africanism, yes, but we're looking at the aspect of Pan-Africanism that is patriotism, where we give our everything to our countries, and by so doing to our continent, beautiful continent of Africa. I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We are live on Pan-African TV, also live on Ghana Web TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV. My brother, my sister, we are also live on our own TV, and that is the Black Empire TV. My God have mercy. And streaming across the world via YouTube, and our YouTube page or channel is called Black Empire Media. My brother, my sister, today we're going to go very, very hard. Are you ready? Now, the very first thing I would like to look at is entitled The Ghana Cocoa Boom Mirage. How many of us remember that a few months back, Bloomberg came out and told the whole world that Ghana was unprecedentedly going to reap a cocoa boom? In fact, when we looked at it, I was the first person to come up and say that I don't trust these Bloomberg guys. And I believe that somebody behind this nasty, dirty propaganda. This is a dirty government in power led by Nana Akufo-Addo's family and friends. And at the same time, my brother, my sister, it's a government that has misplaced priorities. It's a government that everybody dislikes in this country and even beyond the borders of this country. And we are going to be proving that very soon. My brother, my sister, this is not a political show. For us, politics is infantile. What we look at is patriotism. And we go hard. We might not always get all the facts right. And we are so proud to say that we are content-wise always correct. My brother, my sister, we are looking at Africa the way Africa should be looked at. That is why we are seen as very authentic. Hear me now. Now, when we talk about the Cocoa Mirage, many were those who thought that we were being bad mind. But it has come out that, yes, there would never be a cocoa boom in this government and subsequent governments that refuse to use their brains, like Nana Akufo-Addo is refusing to think. Now the man who is in charge of the cocoa in Ghana is my own lecturer. In fact, he was my lecturer at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and I'm sad to say that he has dragged the cocoa industry of Ghana into the doldrums. I am so ashamed, my brother, my sister, that a country that prides itself in cocoa is nowhere near what the world expects, or what the divinities, what the gods, what the ancestors would have loved to see us around. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, Bloomberg is out again. The same Bloomberg that said a few months ago that the whole world should watch out for a cocoa boom in Ghana, and that it was going to be unprecedented, at least for the past 10 years. See what Bloomberg is putting out. Watch it. And this has been published by Ghana Web. It says Ghana set to record lowest cocoa crop yield in 12 years. And this is a report. Report from who? What does the story say? Read it. Now the portal said the development comes after drought-affected cocoa pods and activities of illegal small-scale mining, which are reported to have damaged cocoa plantations in key areas. According to preliminary data, Ghana, which is the second largest producer of cocoa, would harvest an estimated 685,000 tons of beans in the season through September. My brother, my sister, and when you read the next paragraph, then you get to know who is saying this. This, however, represents a decline of about 1.05 million tons from the previous year, according to persons familiar with the matter who asked not to be identified by Bloomberg. This story is from Bloomberg. My brother, my sister, dash it away. Let me tell you something. Hear me now, brethren. Now, we live in a country that refuses to be self-authenticated, but we still allow colonialists to authenticate us. No matter what we do that is good, we don't see it. Until the imperialists come out and say, oh, this thing that you are doing is good. So the imperialists become a yardstick for us. They decide for us what is right for us and what is wrong for us. So anytime they want to puppet us, it's very easy. They only have to shower praises somewhere, and we all jump around like monkeys on heat, shouting and saying that we are doing so well, when actually we are being puppeted. My brother, my sister, do you know that almost every year we go to Europe to ask for loans to help our cocoa industry? For how many years have we been producing cocoa? When did we start producing cocoa in this country? From the days of Tete Kwashi. Arguably, everybody in Ghana is made to believe that Tete Kwashi brought cocoa to Ghana, right? From Fernando Po, today called Bioko. Yes, in Equatorial Guinea. Yes, many people have also come out to debunk that. They said the missionaries were those who brought the cocoa. I would like to go by the Tete Kwashi philosophy, because Tete Kwashi was one of us, born and bred in La. He went all the way to the island of Fernando Po. We love that heroic adventure. So let us stick to that. That is why we name our cocoa the Tete Kwashi cocoa. Hey, hear me now, hear me now, hear me now. Tete Kwashi, who was supposed to be a blacksmith, because his father was one, went all the way to Fernando Po and came with cocoa beans in his stomach because he had to smuggle them into this country. Look at how far he had to go to bring cocoa to us. Today, when you go to Bioko, formerly called Fernando Po, there's no cocoa. Everywhere is extinct. Everywhere is gone, dry, dead, because of the so-called modernization of drilling of oil here and there. And the same story is about to hit us. Galamsey. Now, when you read that story, you saw that thing. Small-scale mining, a.k.a. Galamsey, illegal mining. My brother, my sister, the European Union sends us money almost every year for us to develop our cocoa industry. But as it stands right now, the last time I heard about this loan was when Opon Nkrumah, the information minister, came out saying that, oh, we have received some money to help the cocoa industry grow, blah, 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 blah. We have been doing cocoa for how many years now? So the cocoa industry is not independent. The cocoa industry in Ghana is not independent enough to stand on its own. We still have to expect loans from the European Union to be able to keep one of our most important commodities. Are we truly independent, or we are fools? Think about it. You claim you are independent. Ghana beyond aid. Africa beyond aid. Your single most important cash crop, arguably cocoa, is still in the hands of charity. Are you crazy? Are you mad? What is happening to us as a people? We produce the sweetest cocoa in the world by the can courtesy of Tetekwashi, arguably. Yet, this same cocoa is in the hands of foreigners. Foreigners are those that are telling everybody that we are about to have a cocoa boom, when actually it's a cocoa mirage. Now Bloomberg has come to tell us that it's not going to happen. Where is the agric minister, the lying agric minister, who tells us that the future of our agriculture is in his hands? What an idiot. My God have mercy. If the future of agriculture were in the hands of this man, I will leave this country and go live in Mars. Yes, in the middle of Mars, I will live there. Hear me now. Now, Bloomberg says the cocoa thing is all a mirage. It's not going to happen. So what is happening to our cocoa? Why is the cocoa minister still at post? Why is Nana Akufo-Addo himself still at post? What is going to happen to all our cocoa farmers? You know what is happening? Cocoa farmers are now selling their cocoa farms to Chinese galamseyers. Chinese people who are doing small-scale mining, illegal small-scale mining. Some of them have licenses from this dirty government to go out there and pollute our water bodies and destroy our land. So now, land that was supposed to be used to produce cocoa is being used for what? Small-scale illegal mining. And the cocoa is now a whole mirage. My brother, my sister, this is the Blackpot. And here we speak serious business. Hear me, my brethren. If we don't look at our cocoa properly, we are going to be selling our birthright. In fact, the story, the mystery behind our cocoa makes our cocoa uniquely important. It makes our cocoa stand out. That's why I decided to go by the Tetekwashi story. Which other country has this kind of cocoa story? Not Brazil, not the Ivory Coast. It is Ghana. Why do we want to kill it? With foolishness and idiocy and political buffoonery. What is happening to us as a people? Are we okay? Are we sick? Now the cocoa industry in Ghana is in the ICU. Land that used to have cocoa trees and cocoa pods now have potholes and pot wells. My brother, my sister, with people dying in Galamsey pits night and day, because that is more lucrative than Tetekwashi's cocoa. The ghost of Tetekwashi will start by slapping Sir John night and day for degrading the forest. Will slap Nana Akufo-Addo night and day. Slap the cocoa minister night and day, my own lecturer. Wahin Edu. Because these people are not portraying enough patriotism. My brother, my sister, it saddens me. So what are we going to be left with? The gold is all a figment of our imagination. It's controlled by others. And now the cocoa. Dash it away, brethren. Make me deal with the next thing. Hear me, brethren. The next thing I would like to look at is a sad thing. And it says, cheating, a huge menace. My brother, my sister, Ghanaians love to cheat. Africans love to cheat. It looks like it's in our DNA. The white man taught us how to steal and cheat. Yes, it's true. Before the white man came, our gods were powerful enough to strike. And we all were scared of our gods. Today we have fed our gods with the white man's liquor. So our gods have become drunk and useless. The gods have no brains anymore. Nobopo is drunk. Tando is drunk. Bosumtwe is drunk. Baba Tongo is drunk. Goats and sheep that we should have been given to our children to eat, we have given to the gods, so our children are suffering from koshoko. Our children are drinking egwemi in the morning, afternoon, and evening. When you go to the north, the children are eating yoro morning, afternoon, evening, and all the protein is given to the gods. We have stopped feeding our gods with pito. We have stopped feeding our gods with asana. We have stopped feeding our gods with clean well water and river water. We are giving our gods schnapps from the white man's kitchen. How can our gods think? So when the white man came, we were already a very well organized people. Yes, a few tribal wars, ethnic confusion, left, right, and center. But we were a people who were quite united in one way or the other. We feared our gods. And so there was a certain kind of sanity, right? Today, where are the gods? We have fed them with the white man's liquor. So the gods are all sick and mad. The white man taught us how to cheat, how to rape. Before when the white man came here, we all opened our eyes like this and watched. We cleaned our eyes, moved all specks, and watched. Today, my brother, my sister, the white man's legacy is confusion, rape, stealing, murder, cheating. In those days, we're so proud to say that I'm 80 years old. Age was almost like a certificate of authentication. Should I repeat it? Age was like a certificate of authentication. But today, the older you are, the worse. In those days when old age was so respected that we would go and sit down and listen to wisdom from the mouth of the old man. So many African proverbs are embedded in the wisdom of the old. True? There's an African saying that I love so much. It says, if you hate the smell from the mouth of the old man, then you are ready to be a foolish person. In other words, you are not ready for wisdom. Yes, the mouth of the old man might stink, but the wisdom from his mouth smells like perfume. Right? Think about it. Why am I telling you a long story? Baba Sule was my mate at Tiamade Secondary School. I loved him. He was my mate, yes. Baba Sule was a handsome guy. He did so many different things. Baba Sule, you all remember Baba Sule? Yes, I remember. At Tiamade Secondary School, he was there with us. Baba Sule, he played football as if he invented football. Baba Sule, remember we've told the story of Baba Sule before. Baba Sule went out there to play football. In fact, when we were in school, he was not bad at all. He was brilliant. He went all the way to sixth form. I went to the sixth form. I didn't go to, that other one. For me, they have degraded the level of education in this country by going for that other one. JHS, SHS. Where people are only taught theory. They come and rattle and go away. In my days, there was O level, there was A level. That's why some people are still holding on to the O level and A level. My brother, my sister, before you came out of school, you were so matured physically and intellectually. Right? Baba Sule did my kind of education. When we were in school, he could dribble the headmaster and headmistress and everybody, including the cockroaches and lizards. Master dribbler. When we finished, in fact, he went all the way to even do teacher training, something. And he became a teacher. Whatever it was, we lost contact. But we heard he was playing abroad, and I was not surprised, knowing there was some kind of age cheating. You know what it was? Look at the headlines. And when you see the headlines, I will tell you something. I reduced Baba Sule's age, forgive me. Nana Fitz begs after turning teacher into a teenager in 1995. Jesus have mercy. Jesus have mercy. Look at that. Who is Nana Fitz? Nana Fitz is supposed to be a former sports administrator. I know this man so well. I know him. He's a sports commentator, like he's on almost every radio station talking about sports. But he's now apologizing. Look at him. He's now very old. This man is 80 plus. But somebody's life has been messed up by one uncalculated step by Nana Fitz. How did the whole thing happen, my brother, my sister? Read the story. Now, in an interview with Ernest Bruce Smith, on the Ernest Bruce Smith show, Fitz stated that under the supervision of former sports minister Dr. Mensah, they reduced Sule's age to fit the under-17 category in 1995, the year the under-17 FIFA World Cup was played. He revealed that Sule, the captain of Hannah Stones at the time, had graduated from Wesley College of Education and was a teacher. They reduced him from a teacher to a teenager to fit the whole thing. Now, when you read the whole story, it's quite sad. But come here. Hear me. Hey. They reduced his age so that he would be able to play in the under-17. Baba Sule played. We all saw him. But you cannot run away from nature. He started falling sick left, right, and center. He had to come home and treat himself. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. He went back. He broke this leg. He tore this ligament. Because when age is catching up on you, hey, you can use as much dye on your hair to make it black. Your skin can never be dyed. True? Your skin can never be dyed. Your energy can never be dyed. Your wisdom can never be dyed. Right? Your strength, your physical nature can never be dyed. Baba Sule, long story cut short, having had his age reduced with the permission of his family and the sports minister at that time, as captured in this report, my brother, my sister, ended his career prematurely. We all didn't hear about him again. And then he became a driver to a goalkeeper, where he was making some small coins here and there. He went through a certain level of humiliation. As to how he sees it now, I see it as humiliation. Somebody with all the talent, but because of a careless, miscalculated step, Baba Sule became something else. His dreams all fizzled away. All he wanted to do with his life fizzled away. He couldn't go into the classroom anymore for one reason or the other. Imagine going on the football pitch. This is the well and much touted Baba Sule, the master dribbler, back into the classroom. Some people would do that. But my brother couldn't do that. And today, his story is history. My brother, why is it that African people like to cheat when it comes to their age and some other kind of things? Other races also do things like that, but that's not an excuse. It looks like we as black people do it even more. I just returned from Paris, and in Paris, Emmanuel Macron, I think that is his name, right? The president of France, my brother, my sister, is trying to increase the age for retirement. If he's 60, he wants it to go to 65, and the people are fighting it. You know why? They want early retirement, so they can sit back and enjoy their money or their labor. But in Ghana, no. We rather reduce the age. Today, if Nana Akufo-Addo says, oh, retirement age has been moved to 90 years, you will see how Ghanaians are going to jubilate. Retirement is very bad in Ghana. It's not attractive, so nobody wants it. The moment you retire, give yourself 5 years, you are dead and buried. Because it's terrible. My brother, my sister, how can we make our retirement beautiful? Are we not supposed to be able to attract people to work hard in their youth and retire when they still have energy to enjoy the benefits and the fruits of their labor? But no, one man retires at 60 officially, but his age is actually 110. He's cut off 50 years from the start. So we see old men and women who are sleeping night and day like the president. and we claim that they have not reached retirement age yet. Can we think about it? What can we do to bring Africa to the table of honesty and loyalty? We are cheating each other, dragging each other down. Politicians are selling us night and day to be able to make money. You're mad? We are in trouble, my brother. I wish I could say more and more. But my brother, the 10 years, 20 years you have added to your age or reduced from your age will never help you if you know exactly what destiny is. Your strength will fail you. This will fail you. This will fail you. You spend all the money in the hospitals. Let me leave it here. When I return, my brother, my sister, we'll do something. But I have a quote for you. Yes. Whoa! This is the Blackpot, aka Koko Shonamo, where we speak truth to power. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us. And thanks so much for doing business with us. PJ's Acid Cleaner is #1. Everybody's talking about it. Yes. Yes, the whole continent of Africa. This is it. You don't need any other muscle. The only muscle you need is PJ's Acid Cleaner. Drop just two drops in your WC. No matter how stained and dirty it is. Wait for 10 minutes, flash it, and see how sparkling new it is. PJ's Acid Cleaner is what everybody's talking about. It removes the hardest stains and it kills 99% of all germs. My brother, my sister, pick up the numbers on your screen and talk to PJ's for bulk purchases and enquiries. Remember, you can use it for your terrazzo floors as well, your concrete floors, your marble floors, and of course your tiles. See it. Cleans the tin nice. In just 5 minutes, you are done. And the result is 100% satisfied. We want to say thank you so much to Chick Luxury Beauty Home. Yes, Chick Luxury Beauty Home is where all the beautiful ladies are from. Now, if you see any beautiful lady in town, in Uganda, in Kenya, in Ghana, in Nigeria, they are all coming from Chick Luxury Beauty Home. Watch me. They do natural twist and locks, massage, waxing, lashes, and they also have their personal care cheap products. Yes, they do. And they do training as well for you. Yes, in all the things they do, including perm cutting, wigs, and braids. And they employ you right after, you complete your training there. And if you want to work outside the country, they have all the links. They can do that. They are located right there inside the Asafocha Kwabwa link at Jingana Road, right there in Accra. Pick up their numbers and call them on the screen. Go for training. Remember to say that Black Rasta asked you to call so that you get a certain kind of discount, right? Thank you so much, Chick Luxury Beauty Home. We love you. We appreciate you. They have a special pergola where you can sit and get fresh air whilst they work on your, nails, work on your, body massage. Oh my God. You got to, check them out. Remember that we are also sponsored by the kind courtesy of Tinated Natural Health Center, the house of quality herbal medicines. And when we talk Tinated, we're talking 100% herbal medicine, no chemicals at all. Malaria, typhoid fever, join this. They also have the Tinated Venicare for women. It tightens your heavens so that when the man comes in there, oh my God, he can't find his way out. It's too tight for him to leave. We also have the Tinated 230 capsules, and the Tinated 230 capsules will blow you away. If you're a man, you need the extra punch in the bedroom. You just take 2 capsules, and 30 minutes later, you are a horse in the bedroom. Yes, you will ride and never ever get tired until the work is done. Pick up the numbers on the screen and call Tinated. Yes. And it's 100% herbal. You can find these Tinated products in all good herbal shops across the country, Ghana, and also in theater shops. Just pick up the number. No matter where you are in the world, we can always ship this thing to you. Remember, we are number one. Hot and spicy catfish. Those of you who like eating catfish and see catfish as a delicacy, this is where you find the best catfish. Yes. Yes, you go to Hot and Spicy Grilled Catfish along the Spintex Road near the American Washing Bay and Texpo. They are open from 12 noon till, 10 p.m. Pick up their numbers. They grill the thing nicely and it's point to kill. You look at, the fish is swimming and pick up the one that you want it to be grilled for you. It's your delicacy and you know how to, the terms more than I do. Yes, we want to say thank you to all our sponsors. We appreciate you and we thank you so much, Diana Wright. Yeah, she has a beautiful song. She had a very successful concert in Ghana, just last week, when she performed alongside Eric Donaldson. She has Bed of Roses. Remember to stream it on all streaming platforms and send a message, call her, a contact is there. And, share some words with her. Book her for concerts across Africa and beyond. Beautiful songstress, good music, Bed of Roses. Her information is on your screens. Well, my name is Black Rasta, and this is the Blackpot, aka Koko Shonomo, where we speak truth to power. Hear me now, brethren. This age cheating thing, we have to be really, really careful. Africans must dash away all legacies that are foreign to us and alien to us. When the white man came here, he colonized us, he enslaved us. That legacy we don't want. If we consider ourselves independent, then we must be independent of all the other negative things the white man brought to us, including rape, murder, and all those. We cheat our own brethren, and it's terrible. Our politicians are the worst culprits. They only get in there with empty pockets, and before they come out with wheelbarrows and bullions of stolen cash. You saw that quote. Cheating at the beginning is cheap, but at the end, it's a disaster. We are speaking tongue in cheek. It hurts me. Well, Baba Sule, let's find time and hook up somewhere and reason. Dash it away. Let me look at the next thing. Now, the next thing I want to look at is about the royal family. Prince Charles fingered in Bin Laden cash. Who was Bin Laden? Oh my God. Osama Bin Laden. Osama was the one who was struck down by America. In fact, he gave America a run for her money. Osama Bin Laden was the one purported to have bombed down the Twin Towers. Osama Bin Laden at a point was a threat to the whole West and the whole world. But America said it's been able to gun him down. We have heard stories in the past how Osama Bin Laden and America, some top goons in America, had some kind of relationship. How Osama Bin Laden even went to school in America. And we were wondering, but it didn't look like that. Some very, very serious stories. Today we are having one of those serious stories here that will break your heart. What's the headline saying? Watch this. It says, and this is from the New York Times, Prince Charles's charity accepted millions from family of Osama Bin Laden. Millions of pounds. Did you see that? From the family of Osama Bin Laden. And read, Clarence House confirmed that the terrorist brothers donated money to the royal charity, but denied reports that the prince had personally brokered the deal or made the decision to accept it. Jesus. Did you see that? Did you see it? Now, whether the prince brokered it or not, the prince benefited from Osama bin Laden's charity. Millions. I thought only Africans accepted charity. All of a sudden, there's a charity that is being done by the royal family. Let's read the story further and you will see things that will break your heart. What happened to that thing? How did they get money from Bin Laden's family? What kind of relationship did they have with Bin Laden? And who is Prince Charles at all? Watch Prince Charles. This is the man called Prince Charles. How old is he? 76 years. This is Prince Charles. Who is Prince Charles? Watch it. Prince Charles was born in the Buckingham Palace. Buckingham, you see it? The Buckingham Palace, as the first grandchild of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. My God. He was educated at where? Look at it. My brother, my sister, and when you read it further, you would realize that this man has been a heir to the throne from 1952. In fact, they call them the principal heir to the throne. Do you all remember Prince Charles? Prince Charles was the one who married Princess Diana. Princess Diana. You all remember Princess Diana? Look at her. The Princess of Wales. They got married. The prince was involved in extramarital affairs. She herself was involved with Dodi Al-Fayed. And we all remember how they crashed in Paris. I was in Paris yesterday. And I went to the site. They crashed and Diana died in that tunnel. My brother, my sister, they hounded them and made sure that both Diana and Dodi Al-Fayed died, so that the so-called disgrace from the royal family will be erased. Today, the son of Diana has decided to also marry a black person. Diana had fallen in love with a non-white person, that was Dodi Al-Fayed, and it became a big story. I told you that Prince Charles is 76 years, right? His mother is still alive. Hallelujah. That is his mother. That's the mother, the queen. And how old is she? 96. In fact, she had Prince Charles when she was 22 and a half. She's still alive, 96. This is the story of the whole British monarchy accepting money from the so-called terrorists in millions. Are they still referred to as terrorists? Will they return the millions? We have seen times when people benefited from a certain illegal fund and they had to return that. Will the prince return that? Or would we say because it went to charity is good? Would you benefit from terrorists? What was the relationship between the royal family and Osama bin Laden's family? Osama bin Laden was a Saudi prince. He had money. Why did he get angry with the West? What was the problem Osama bin Laden had with the West? Could it be that of betrayal? Could it be that Osama bin Laden felt that his family had done so much for the West and the West did not bring back what was supposed to be brought? I'm just asking questions. But what I'm more interested in is, will the prince return the money, the millions donated into the British charity? Is the British happy to be benefiting from this kind of charity? How much millions exactly did Prince Charles get for the fund from the Osama bin Laden family? Are you not shocked? I'll tell you something. If it had come out that Ghana had benefited from Osama bin Laden's family, let's say that they brought one camel, not even the millions they gave to the royal family, one camel. Osama bin Laden's family donated one camel to the presidency here in Ghana. Bombs would have been flying all over us. Terrorists. They are dining with terrorists. and they gave them a camel, and they had a national dinner. And yes, they are terrorists, and that we will all be earmarked for bombing. Yet some people benefited millions from the so-called terrorist family. Was it a relationship gone sour and bad? Can somebody come out and tell us the real story between the Osama bin Laden family and the British monarchy, and then on the other side, the story between the Osama bin Laden family and the Americans? I just want to know. Every other person wants to know. This is not the first time we are hearing that they have donated so much money from the Osama bin Laden family to so many different people in the world who now today are singing the terrorist songs. My brother, my sister, my name Blakk Rasta. When we return, we will look at other things. Something is happening in Ghana, and there's an economist who is talking. Who is this economist? We will find out exactly who he is. Until then, Woyo!
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's Acid Cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Mamiya, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret, PJ's Acid Cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
Yes, Raden. And you may I can't cancel no. You be my sister Paulina and a day after.
You may I can't cancel no. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe. Sister Paulina, we reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey, madam.
Tinatet Hayan Herbal Capsule. A drawing Tina, but what to say me? Me ready, I mention glasses. Obroni Bessie, see clear.
Hey, no crow. Tinatet Hayan Herbal Capsules. A full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby at what Tinatet Herbal Shop. Hey, now wait. Tinatet Hayan.
See clear.
Luxury Home, it's a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wave caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. We do nail training here. We do braids training. We do wave caps installation. We do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
First of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer. I am an author. I am a songwriter. I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole. I've been doing this for many years, and so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art. That's me. You think art and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like you need some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on, that you know, most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so you're crippled. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor and can't take care of and that is not good. Not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. You know, they just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down the Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, don't you move in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M as in Mary, M as in Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's, so that's Empress, which is DIANNA, so that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can also, you know, send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time is the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. All right. So that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this, you will have a number somewhere to contact us. All right. So that's it. That's what I do. And you know, keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down the orchard. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Lucky and movie now we pantry. Give me a firm foundation.
Sorry. Oh, Doc. Yes, I want to know why you did. Who knows why she I've said, do I need to tell you, ma? No, see the young kukru. So, your stomach was up, said the young. Had been so as I become. And then crying, meaning said, if you be forcing a, I don't know.
Test results natural say when you malaria when the moji.
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, malaria. Nani yem no so we no here. Tinatet tomac, and a tinatet malake. Famano nano ho betono.
Malake, anything at a tumak. I'm on my free.
Tinatet malake, eyama obi a wanya malaria fever. Ena tinatet tomac mixture, eyama obi a wanya indigestion. Yen hwehwemu hu so wanya malaria and sign na wafa edroi. Not recommended for children below 12 years. Pregnant or lactating mothers should consult a doctor.
Go on, skip a judge.
Blackpot, Coco Show.
This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Show, where we speak truth to power. Remember, we don't do politics. What we do is called patriotism. I just returned from Paris, and everywhere I went, almost every minute, I was stopped by well-meaning people, both black and white, saying, we watch this show, the Blackpot, and some even brought to tears by just looking at me. I want to thank all the wonderful people we met in Europe, both black and white, who think that we are doing a very good thing. Now all we want from you is to do business with us. When you speak the truth, it becomes very sour and bitter in the mouths of many. Instead of supporting something that is generational, something that will help generations, no. Now we have lost Pan-Africanism, which is the only way forward for black people. We have lost the brainchild of Pan-Africanism, which is patriotism. Patriotism is a subset of the universal set known as Pan-Africanism. You cannot be a Pan-Africanist if you are not patriotic. Patriotism is missing. Nkrumah preached it to us. It's because we lack patriotism. That is why we steal from our own country. It's like sitting on a branch and cutting the same branch down. We work in government institutions and we think that the government institution is alien. The more we steal from it, the smarter we are. Where is the patriotism? Our brothers and sisters are in Europe, in America, slugging it out with the system. I just returned from Paris, as I said. Every corner you go, my brother, my sister, you see black people doing all sorts of things. Some of them sick right now. They can't return to their country. The only time they want to return here is when they are dead. I met a woman who said, I've told my children when I die, they shouldn't bury me here, they should take me to Africa. Africa has become a graveyard. Graveyard. Our brothers are in France, in Belgium, in Germany, in America. Some are even in Afghanistan. They don't find Africa attractive anymore. Africa is only the land of thieves and people who are not loyal to the Pan-Africanist cause. That is why this program is here. Take our number. Send us a WhatsApp message. You can even give us a WhatsApp call. Let's do business. We'll make sure that we become the lifeline to your staggering business. When you prosper, we prosper too. That's true. We want to see your business prosper. When you prosper, we prosper too. That's true. That's the only way we can make it business-wise. Interpersonal businesses. Africans trading with each other. Rather than making some other people control everything we do. Any which way. This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Shonamo. Next thing I want to look at very quickly is Ghana poster child for economic mismanagement. Hallelujah. These are not my words. Do you know Steve Hank? Do you know him? That's him. Who is this guy? He's so interested in Ghana. Why is he so interested in Ghana? Who is he? Steve H. Hank is a professor of what? Applied economics at the Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland. He's also a what? Senior fellow and a director of the Troubled Currencies Project. What does it mean to say troubled currencies? What is it about? My brother, my sister, he is somebody who looks at currencies using a special method. What is that method? What is that method he uses? Watch it. It's a monetary reform. And what is it? It's any movement or theory that proposes a system of supplying money and financing the economy that is different from the current system. And when he looks at Ghana, he cries. He saw where Nkrumah took it from, the direction we were going, and all of a sudden, urchins have come to take over. Watch this. Ghana has become a poster child for economic mismanagement. And this is from Professor Steve Hank. The same man we're talking about. You know how old this man is? You know how old he is? He's 72. He's not a little child. He's been in the business for long. He knows what he's talking about. This is about the fourth time he's talking about the sad situation of Ghana. Yet, we have a president who is still walking around so interested in building a cathedral when there's no money. We have a president who says we will never go to the IMF for any help. And just a few seconds later, he is there begging IMF to come and help us. What greedy people in government. May they suffer. Wicked people. Dangerous people. This is what Steve Hank tweeted. He says Ghana's sovereign bonds have lost more than half their value since 2021. Ghana has become a poster child for economic mismanagement and is now on the brink of default. Oh Jesus, am I not crying? Look at my eyes. Why? Economic mismanagement. These were the guys who told us that they had a team. Great team. Baomea. That guy who has become a comedian. Even Muslims don't want to hear him anymore. You heard him recently saying that yes, Muslims believe that, and he has a way of speaking his English. I don't know if the accent is Afghan or is Brazilian. I don't know, because Northerners don't speak like that. And Ghana and digitalization, and you are just a comedian, hopeless comedian. I don't know who trained this comedian. I don't like him. Recently, you heard what he said. Muslims believe that Jesus Christ is the Savior, and I said, this is an allergy. A man who has been to Mecca, a man who says he's a Muslim. One of the key things about Islam is that the only Savior is God. They don't see any of the prophets as saviors. Islam, even a baby who was born today in Islam knows that. No Muslim believes that Jesus is a savior. They don't even believe that he was anything except a prophet. I'm talking Islam now. So, what kind of a Muslim is he? So you look at it and you know that this guy is either a non-practicing Muslim who only wears a hat and is running around because of politics. Which people live with him? Does he pray at all? Look, let Baumia come out and recite Al-Fatiha. Maybe you start learning it from now. I don't believe that guy can recite it. And if you're a Muslim and you can't recite it, then hey, you are Al-Qaeda. Those people who claim they are Muslims and they are bombing and killing people, yet when they are praying, they are facing west. The sun is shining here, they are facing west. You know, Rukui comes first before you stand up and go down, but they are... What the heck is happening? Anyway, brethren, that's what it is. Dash it away, make we deal with the next thing. Now, the last thing I probably would like to deal with here is entitled VERNA water. My God. Dangerous? Look at what VERNA water is doing. VERNA water came out and said some water that they had produced and supplied to the people for several months, people had been drinking it, that they are recalling that. And they have had some stooges to go out and say, oh, it's not dangerous, it's okay, but we are just recalling it. For what reason? Do you respect us? Can you tell us why you are calling back that water? And what's the Food and Drugs Authority doing? Why should VERNA be reporting when Food and Drugs Authority should be? What is Food and Drugs Authority telling us? What's happening to this country? Now recently I hear there's feces in the water we drink in Ghana. Jesus. Abada. Ejanan. Ewon sunum. Abada. Abada. Look at it. Ghana Web. Feces in sachet water. Kwesi Pratt urges producers to be careful and mindful. How much more feces are we going to drink before they become careful and mindful? And when you read the story, it gives you an earthquake under your feet. Data gathered from the 2021 Population and Housing Census, PHC, has established that Ghanaians are increasingly depending on sachet water as their main source of drinking water. Per data from the Ghana Statistical Service, GSS, the sachet water national consumption average in Ghana has ballooned from about 7 million, that's 31.7% in 2010 to over 11 million in 2021, increase representing 37.4% in 2021. And it says that there's feces in it, fecal matter. Well, in Ghana, when the statistics do not support you, then you say it's a lie, like the police recently did. When we said it was, statistics showed that the police was the most corrupt. No, IGP said, no, it's not true. What kind of statistics is that? But when it favors you, you hail it. We are drinking feces. That is why recently, some huge increase in typhoid fever. Everybody was getting typhoid, and people couldn't understand. Because in soon, a janan womb. Abada. My name is Blakk RASTA. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. Yes, love, love, love every time. My time is up. My producer is waving at me and says we have to go. This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Shunamo, where we speak truth to power. Remember to do business with us. Pick up your numbers, and we are heard all over Africa. Everybody watches the show. Go to any country in Africa and find out. They will tell you this is their favorite Pan-Africanist show. We are talking patriotism and not politics. And remember, when we speak with passion. That is why we are so loved. We have never been affiliated to any political party. No political party can ever say we've been on their payroll. We won't even accept it. What we do is patriotism, looking at the bigger picture rather than what to eat now. You feed us because you watch us. You feed us because you do business with us. You have a bigger perspective because you want a better future for our country. That's why we love you. I catch you again. Until then, my name, Black Rasta. Wayo!